Hello everyone, welcome all to this React series, and by the end of this playlist you will master yourself in the field of React, and you can create your own server by using Node.js and your own database by using MongoDB or Mongoose, or you can push your project in the production level. So before that, in this video we are just covering two topics, that is why should we use React.js, and the second one is how to use React.js. Let's start our video. So the first question was, why should we use React.js? So the answer is very clear. So first of all, we should know what is React.js. So if we see reactjs.org, we will see that React.js is a library for JavaScript that is used for building UI, user interface, that is front end. So a clear definition for React.js is, React.js is a library of JS that is used to build user interfaces for web application, that is front end or model of MVC architecture. So React.js is maintained by Facebook itself, and it's very easy to learn, and it is efficient and flexible too. We will discuss later in this video what we mean by flexibility of a website. Flexible enough to let developers build more complex UI using existing piece of code. Hence, you can change the application of website without loading the page. This is also known as single page application, SPA. It means if we want to change something in our website without reloading that page. And before that, I would like to introduce you with an extension of Chrome that is used to determine which website is using React or which website is not. So just write React Chrome extension, and the first one, that is this React Developers by Facebook. Just install it from clicking here, and you will see after that icon here, that is the icon of that extension. And with the help of that extension, we can see which website is using React or not. If the symbol glows, it means that the website is using React in their code. So here Valorant is using React, and that is obvious. If we want to load this much of data in our website, that is in the body itself, we have video, we have GIF, we have characters loading on the runtime. We have to use something that loads up very fast, and that can be done with the help of React.js. So in a website we have multiple components like footer, this one footer, header, and the body. And if we want to change something in our website on runtime before reloading, we have to use React. Okay, I'm repeating it because this point is important. So let's end up this question of why we should use React by having an example of top website that use React. So here, this website selleo.com is also using React, and here it is written that about 46% of websites are using React in this modern world, and about 1 million of websites are using React. And I think these examples are enough to convince ourselves that in the upcoming future we have a bright future in this field that it has. So if you see some example of which website are using React, so we have Facebook at number 1, and then Instagram, WhatsApp, Yahoo, New York Times, Netflix, Airbnb, Discord, Khan Academy, and Dropbox. These big giants company are using React, and because they have a huge server behind them, and to load that huge data, we have to use something that loads, that bind up all these components at runtime and show us very quick, and that can be done with the help of React. So now let's see how to use React, because React is not a software that we have to install it and just use it. It's a piece of code that we are just writing, but before that we have to set up something called as IDE, Integrated Development Environment, and in that IDE we have to write our code. So here I have given you 4 examples, that is JetBrains. You can either install that, or the Sublime Text Editor, you can also install that, or Atom.io. You can also install that for implementing React concept. But I recommend you to install Visual Studio Code because it has many packages that will be very efficient and useful for us, and it has a very filtered manner marketplace, and there we can search our package for React. And again, in the whole playlist of this React, I will be using a Visual Studio Code. So I recommend you to download this Visual Studio Code for coding purpose. Okay, so that's all for this video. We have learned why should we use React.js and how to install any IDE and start coding in React. So in the next video, I expect you to install Visual Studio Code, and we will start coding by creating our first application by using React. And one more thing, you can see a symbol on our extension here that tells us that this page is using an outdated version of React. And with that, I want to tell you that we are using React 17.0.1 version for our coding. So, and if you're using any lower version, you can just upgrade yourself to the latest one. And as of now, I think I'm clear with my two topics that I have covered in this video, that is why and how we should use React.js. So if you have any doubt, you can just comment down below. I will reply them, and you can just contact me. I have provided a link in the description. From there you can contact me. So let's end up this video here. Before that, please subscribe this channel so that you will not miss any updates from this channel. So let's wrap up. Goodbye, good luck, take care.